Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a great week, a good weekend. I had a great time, I know that. Um, so happy to be back again here. I got some new statistics for us to take a look at this morning. And today I'm going to focus on Filer Township because in reality, there hasn't been much activity in the city in the past week. There's been two sales and one new home went on the market in the past week in the city. So I wanted to elaborate a little more on a different area. So I chose Filer Township. Reason being, a lot of people say that the taxes here in the city of Manistee are high. So I wanted to show an example of how different those are, say, if you're just outside of the city in Filer Township. So if you're familiar with taxes, they're based on the millage rate, and the millage rate for the city of Manistee is actually about 16 and a half mils higher than Filer Township. So that amounts to quite a bit once you see how it's calculated. And the rule of thumb to calculate, if you want to do it on your own, basically you would take whatever the sale price of a property is, cut that in half, and then that number would be your assessed value. So you can take that assessed value, and actually the easiest way is to go online and go to Manistee County, Michigan, ManisteeCountyMI.gov, and if you go to the equalization tab, they have an estimate tax calculator. So you can actually just plug those numbers right in, your assessed value, select the area that the house is located in, and then the city or the website will actually just calculate an estimate for you right there. We use it all the time here. It's the most accurate way. So with that said, back to Filer Township, and we'll do some listing statistics. So right now, there's actually only 17 houses for sale in Filer Township, which to me it seems minimal. I feel like that number is pretty low right now. So if you have a house in Filer Township, you're considering, moving, putting it on the market, I think now is actually a great time for that. Reason being, in the past 12 months, there's been 32 properties that sold in Filer Township, and I'm talking just residential, no vacant land, no commercial properties. This is just residential numbers. So with 32 being sold in the last 12 months and only 17 on the market, seems like a ripe time to put your house on the market if you're in Filer Township. I know that I would be considering that right now if I lived in Filer Township. So just a quick tip there. So I want to go back just a little bit to the millage rates. I did say that the city is about 16 and a half mils higher than Filer Township. I'm going to give you the actual rates for 2018. I'm not sure if they're going to change for 2019. It looks like everything that was on the ballots were just renewals, so I'm pretty sure it's going to stay the same. So right now in Filer Township, the non-homestead rate, which is what it would be if you didn't live there full-time and it wasn't your primary residence, those get taxed differently, and it's called non-homestead. And the rate for that in Filer Township right now is 43.76. So that's 43.76 mils. And the homestead rate for Filer Township would be 25.76 mils. So you can see the savings there when you have your primary residence as opposed to a secondary. Now we'll move to the city on that, because the city is definitely higher. It's 16 and a half mils higher than that. So city, non-homestead, 59.28 mils, almost 60. So you can see that it's quite a bit more in the city. A lot of that is based on services. So it's not like you're just paying taxes and not getting anything for it. It's debatable, the value, you hear it all the time, and it probably happens everywhere. So yeah, non-homestead, 59.28 mils in the city of Manistee. Homestead rate, 41.28 mils. So you're saving quite a bit by having your primary residence as opposed to a secondary residence. The secondary residence is paying quite a bit more. However, I think a lot of that, I think 10 of those mills, I believe, go to schools. I'm not 100% on the number there, but I know that in the non-homestead rate, there's extra school district taxes there. So benefit to the people who live here full time and have kids in school. So that's cool. Other than that, those are the stats I wanted to get to this morning. If you have any questions about taxes or anything about the market in Filer Township, maybe you want to put your house on the market maybe now after hearing these stats, give me a shout. Shoot me a message, private message me on Facebook. We can chat about it. I think it's a great time if you do live in Filer Township to consider putting your house on the market. One last thing before I go. I got this in my mailbox this morning. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to have to go hide it somewhere. And this is me posting it on Facebook. Manistee rocks. All right. I will talk to everybody next week. It's only 8 more days till Christmas, but I'm going to get 1 more of these in before. So I will talk to everyone next week, and have a great week. Bye.